What's going on, chocolatiers? Full disclosure before we start this first impressions. So, I get pretty caught up in the hype. I'm just playing, no, I don't. But I do like buying video games and playing them and experiencing them myself. So, when I heard people talking shit, and they were like, oh, Outlaws is ass. I was like, okay, have you played it yourself though? A lot of the little Twitter discourse, a lot of the little YouTube discourse I see in the comment section are all from people who have not played it. And I was like, you gotta do it yourself. It's like reviewing a movie, giving a full movie review, and you haven't seen the film. It's kind of stupid, isn't it? So, here I am also being stupid. Got the Gold Edition Outlaws. Worked out in my favor, though, before you start laughing. So, it started coming in the mail. Thank God it didn't come Tuesday, because Ubisoft dropped a fucking patch, which is a problem I already have with this game, that is removing everybody's saves only on PS5. Now, if you're playing on Xbox, you're good. Whatever. PC, you're good. It's only like a PlayStation thing. So, I was okay. I was like, thank God it's coming Wednesday. FedEx updated. They said, it's actually coming Thursday. I said, bro, what the fuck was the point of me paying extra? So, because I get physical, I'm one of those. So, I instantly have this game, like I said, coming late. Contact Walmart. I said, y'all going to have to give me something. I said, I'm going to have my money back. I said, I paid extra. So they gave me like a $40 gift card. They told me, they said, sorry for your inconvenience. This and that. FedEx instantly, I promise you, it was almost 10 minutes later. They said, oops, sorry about that. They said, it is coming Wednesday. I said, nice. So I got that. So just full disclosure, I technically only paid $70 for this game. And with that, I've played about 4 hours of this game, actually about 3.5. And the gameplay you're going to be seeing right here, starting now, is going to be, it's going to be maybe that first hour and a half or whatever like that. So I want to start off with the positive for against the negative. So starting off, the pre-rendered cutscenes, stuff like that, I didn't have a problem with that. I thought it looked really good. I actually really like the accessibility settings, because for some fucking weird reason, the game is like, oh, we have black bars on the top and bottom like it's a movie. Hell no, I full screen that bitch. I got a nice TV, 4K. I said, dude, fuck all that noise. I want to see everything. So I did that. Helps with the vision. I said, let's go. Overall thoughts so far, I don't think the shooting is a piece of trash like I was hearing it was. It feels kind of like a Battlefront. Like if you're playing Battlefront, it feels kind of like that, except it feels not as weighted and not as good, not as tight. But you do upgrade your guns. I don't know if that'll change. Once again, I heard it doesn't fully, but I can't comment myself because I'm about 3.5 hours in. I will say this: story, not loving it. They kept telling me that this game was going to be about a scoundrel and it was going to be your own story, this and that. And I was like, what do you want to bet a fucking dollar? $100. They have to connect this somehow to stuff, and they do. They have to connect it, because everything in Star Wars can't just be a single story. It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. They can't just tell a random fucking story. This has to be connected and tied with everything. And originally, I didn't really like that it took place between episodes 5 and 6, but I actually do like that. I like some of the commentary there. I actually like how there are stormtroopers, like we go through checkpoints and stuff. I do really like that. I also really enjoy the fact that as Kay, you have a whole lot of, at least for now, you have a whole lot of availability with your partner Nyx, the little creature. Like Nyx can go hack stuff, do stuff, whatever this and that, and I actually really like that. There's like a mini game I played where I went and ate dinner, and like you get to keep the meal thing, and it does something like an upgrade. I don't remember exactly what it did, but even though it was a stupid quick time event, it was kind of like a bonding, like little segment thing or whatever, and so I was kind of fine with that. I would say overall, I actually didn't hate that. I actually pretty much enjoyed that, building up character a little bit. But outside of that, I think gameplay's fine. I haven't done anything in the ship yet. No flying. I'm still on that first planet, still exploring, whatever. And now I want to get into kind of my nitpicks so far. So I really don't enjoy the way you explore. Like I'm running around, it's like the Ubisoft like little map thing or whatever like that, but I don't know, like the world itself is really beautiful, but the segment where I'm at, where I'm exploring stuff, it just feels so tacked on. Like in the opening scene, there's like a level where you go to the club, and it kind of reminded me of Watch Dogs 1. Now, I know a lot of people hate the Watch Dogs franchise. I don't like the last one that just came out, Legion, but I do really like 1 and 2. And it reminded me of the first one where you're Aiden Pierce, you go to that club, kind of like thing, like where they got like the fashion walkway, you fight the old man with the pacemaker, you hack that shit. That was a badass level. I love that level. It reminded me of that, like you can lean on this beam and like, you know, try to get intel and this and that. It was cool, but then they instantly ruined it. I think I have the clip here where I go up to a guard and it gives me like a choice. It's like, oh, you can bribe him. I didn't have enough money, so then I literally just be like, hey, can I get in? And he's like, no. And then I go, oh, do you have that speeder outside? And then I literally just tell his ass that, you know, it's outside and people are messing with it, and he just leaves his post. He doesn't call anybody over there. And it's just stupid like that. Like it's like, it kind of takes me out of the immersion, because like in real life, I don't give a fuck he's an alien or not. Nobody's that stupid.
Oh, my friend Preben put me on the list.
Preben should have paid more.
Hey, you know anybody who owns a T-85?
Yeah, that's my ride.
Nice speeder. Some scrap rats are outside trying to jack it.
What? Get out of my way. No one scraps my Jobin. I just got it modded.
I just tried to get in. Now I'm telling you to go somewhere else, and you're gonna do it. Like that pissed me off. I do like that the climbing and stuff feels tight, but I really don't know how you could fuck that up in a video game. There's been so many games like Uncharted, you know, even Jedi Survivor stuff that have climbing, so really can't say much according to that. Like it's not like I can be like, man, that's just adding points, you know, that's whatever. But now I want to touch on the last thing that kind of like got on my nerves, and it was something I briefly touched on the beginning of this video, and that is the story. Like, I feel like an opening scene to a game needs to grab you. It doesn't have to be a big set piece, but it can be something that builds up hype, something. And I don't know, like it's like I was running around, you do like this like little mini heist thing, and the whole time I'm just like, I really don't care because I don't know this character yet. It really wasn't a great place to learn about this character. The intro scene with, I guess, the main villain was kind of cool, something that he did, and I was like, oh, so I kind of like where they're going with that. But he's not the main character. I was like, what's going on with Kay? And I don't know, like it's like instead of like having like an intro scene where it's like, oh, we just did this big heist and like something crazy's going on, and like, you know, maybe we have to work for. No, it's like we just did like a little mini baby heist, and like it's like teaching you like, this is how you climb, this is what you can do. And it just wasn't. I hate saying this too, because I don't think every game needs a set piece, but a AAA game where like it's like the first open world, so where they advertise like that, this needs to be badass. This can't just be mediocre. But I did really appreciate the planet we were on. I liked it. You're on that planet, I believe, from episode 8, where they're like running, and you're like betting on the races. That was cool that you can also do that based on timing and this and that, and like looking at like which horse won the last few races and stuff like that. And so that was cool. You don't really win a whole lot of credits, but it's still fun that you can do that. The speeder, I played on that. For right now, it's way too slow. It kind of feels janky, but I will say it's the riding in the world, like when you're not hitting stuff or running the jank, nothing like that. It's not bad. It's really not. I was like, this is not bad. So right now, I will say just my overall thoughts of where I'm at. I'm just kind of at meh. It's not bad. It's not good yet. Like it's just kind of, I'm kind of like 50-50, maybe 60-40, leaning more towards the bad. But it's just one of these things where if they can really improve the story and characters, which once again, it's only like 3.5 hours. I don't know how long this game is, but I heard some people were like, I completed like 17, 18 hours. If I'm playing the game for that long, and by then I'm still feeling like that, whatever, but like the combat, it's not the smoothest highest thing. It's not like Uncharted 4, but it's fine. I think people are over-exaggerating because I kept hearing it was like dog shit. It's not. AI is a little goofy. Like they'll spot you through shit. I forgot to touch on that. But outside of that, though, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say combat's a piece of shit. It's not. It's just, for me, story, character, and certain issues I have, because that's something else we're going to touch on too. So you have three factions type of deals. So they have like the Pike Syndicate, they have Jabba the Hutt Syndicate, and they have this other dude. I think his name's Gorak. He's really cool. And like you get stuff when you like, get into good standings with them. So like if you help in this and that, and I kind of like that choice. I don't know if it'll play any part of the story. I don't think it's going to, because it really didn't here. Like I literally betrayed this one girl kind of in the opening, and she instantly was like, "Oh, I have a mission for you." So it's like I don't think it's going to do anything, but it is cool that you make those choices, decide on who you want to side with, and kind of like who you want to give intel to, what you want to hide from or this person, that person, whatever. And that's what I'm saying, like, I'm kind of 50-50 about it. Because for everything they do like that, I go, ooh, I didn't like the way this felt, or oh, the way this level felt. But then for every time they do that, I go, ooh, really like that pre-rendered cutscene, really like this character moment, like the eating scene, something like that. And so it's really 50-50 for me. I just need this game to tighten up a little bit, and we'll see where we go from there. And so if you enjoyed this video, if you agree with some of these points I brought up, even if you didn't, if you're like, hey, I want to hear his full review when he drops it, hopefully in a couple weeks, because Astrobot's next week, and so is Warhammer, so kind of need to beat this quick. So if you want to, please like, subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one.